Okay, imagine sailing through the Caribbean in Assassin's Creed Black Flag, minding your own business, and suddenly, bam! You stumble into a 500-year-old Mayan puzzle that's more complex than some college exams. That's the magic of the Mayan Mysteries side quest, and honestly, it's one of the most underrated parts of the game. Let me tell you why this rabbit hole of ancient stelae and cryptic puzzles is worth every second of your time, even if you're just here to stab people off the sides of ships. Alright, so here's the deal. After you're done playing Hero in Sequence 4, your buddy kid drags you into this Mayan temple with a door that looks like it belongs in Indiana Jones. Turns out, you've already got one Mayan stone from a main mission, but to unlock this mysterious door, you need 16. 16! And no, they're not just lying around like extra cannonballs. They're hidden across the entire map, embedded in puzzles that'll make you feel like both a genius and an idiot in the same breath. Now, here's what cracks me up. These puzzles are basically the game's way of saying, hey, remember when we said this was an Assassin's Creed game? Yeah, well, here's the history part. The stelae aren't just random rocks. They're these intricate carvings that you have to align with the environment. Like, you'll spin a symbol until circles line up under rocks or pillars, and suddenly, boom, a dig spot appears. It's equal parts satisfying and frustrating, especially when you're squinting at your screen trying to match shapes like a caffeinated owl. But here's where the game wins big, the locations. These aren't just go here, solve this checkmarks. They're experiences. You'll clamber up cliffs in Dry Tortuga, sneak through Spanish-guarded ruins in Gibara, and get lost in the jungle on Isla Providencia. Each stela feels like a mini-quest in itself. And honestly, this is where AC Black Flag shines, making the world feel alive. You're not just collecting MacGuffins. You're exploring a living, breathing world that rewards curiosity. Which, let's be real, is way more fun than hunting down 50 squirrel pelts in Red Dead Redemption. And then, there's the reward, the Mayan Outfit. Now, if you're thinking, do I really need to solve 16 puzzles for some fancy clothes? Hear me out. This isn't just a skin. It's a legendary outfit with actual perks, and the Yak's Ton pendant? That's like finding the last piece of a puzzle that's been bugging you for 10 years. But here's the twist. Getting there is half the battle. The door at Tulum opens to an obstacle course that's equal parts parkour and tomb raiding. You're swinging across collapsing bridges, climbing vines, and dodging traps like you're auditioning for a Nathan Drake spinoff. And when you finally get that outfit, it's a dopamine hit stronger than finding a fully upgraded jackdaw. But let's get deeper. Why does this side quest stick with people? Because it's about legacy. The Mayans were astronomers, architects, timekeepers. They built civilizations while Europe was still figuring out indoor plumbing. By making you solve these puzzles, the game quietly teaches you to respect that history. You're not just collecting artifacts, you're engaging with them. And sure, the puzzles are simplified, but they're a gateway drug to real-world curiosity. Ever since I did this quest, I've been down a rabbit hole about Mesoamerican astronomy. That's the power of good game design. It turns players into accidental historians. So here's my hot take. The Mayan Mysteries aren't just filler content. They're the soul of what AC Black Flag does best, blending action, exploration, and education without making you feel lectured. Yeah, you could skip it and stick to naval battles. But why? This is the kind of side quest that turns a good game into a great one. It's the difference between just playing a pirate and becoming the Renaissance man Edward Kenway thinks he is. Alright, drop a comment if you've done this quest. Did you rage quit at a puzzle, or did you feel like a modern-day Croft when you nailed it? And if you haven't, maybe it's time to stop chasing treasure maps and start chasing the real secrets of the Caribbean. See you on the high seas, assassins.